Hello, welcome to another video. This one's a bit different. So this is basically going to be the first part of a Christmas horror series that is 5 parts long. It will last a couple videos. I don't know how long all of the parts are. I haven't read this series yet. I just saw it and was like, oh, this is going to be great for the holidays. So basically, every other day, I suppose, I'm going to record one of the parts. And hopefully, within this week, it will be done with, maybe before Christmas or after Christmas. I don't know yet. But we'll be starting it today, and hopefully within the next week it will be done with. And then after that, we're going to do some series that are a bit different. We're going to do some that are some scary, some not scary. It will all depend on what I find and what will work for New Year's. Because I have a 2-week break from my schooling for the holidays, for Christmas and New Year's, and I don't go back until I think the 4th. I'm not sure. I think it's like after the 4th, maybe. I'm not sure. But I have a lot of time on my hands, so we'll be recording a lot. And I'm going to be uploading a lot. But after that, it's going to be whenever I can upload, whenever I have time after school. And I'm just going to say this now, that after these 2 weeks are done with, I probably won't upload on Mondays. Because I have school until 3:30 on Mondays, because they force us to do video calls, and it's uncomfortable, and I have to turn on my camera. But yeah, let's get on with the series, because I don't want this entire video to be talking about me and my scheduling, which is hell. I hate my schedule. Anyways, let's get on with this. The series we're going to be reading for the next few days is What Happens When You Write to Satan Instead of Santa. This is part 1, and we're going to continue reading now. It never ceases to amaze me how much troubled kids get up to in the milliseconds a day you're not watching them like a hawk. One time I took a phone call in the other room for 2 minutes and came back to find my 3-year-old daughter had somehow stripped naked, opened the door, and used the front lawn sprinklers to take a shower. Kids, right? Still, I don't know what I'd do without her. She's just started kindergarten in the fall, and the days feel strangely quiet without her screaming. But just when my life was beginning to get peaceful, she managed to get up in trouble again. And this time, the solution isn't as simple as keeping the sprinklers off. If I leave them on, she always seems to find a way out to the front yard. No, this problem is serious. It all started with Miss Frazzle. Miss Frazzle is the kind of woman who started wearing Christmas sweaters with cat hair all over them at the beginning of November. She decided that since her favorite holiday was merely a month and never change away, she was going to have the children write letters to Santa Claus. Ordinarily, that would be fine, but as Miss Frazzle's teaching abilities don't quite match her enthusiasm for cats and cane-flavored liquor, the students' letters got sent out with some spelling errors. As far as I can tell, though, my daughter is the only one who sent her letter out to Satan instead of Santa. Ordinarily, that wouldn't be a problem, just another funny story to add to the highlight reel that gets told when the family gets together at Christmas. The problem is that we got a letter back. The envelope was black and smelled faintly of charcoal. When I opened it, a piece of folded paper that must have been at least 500 years old fell out. I'll type the contents out for you. Dear Sarah, thank you so much for your letter. Would you believe that almost nobody bothers to write me anymore? Well, nobody except Satanists, and those guys are weirdos. I have carefully considered your request for a life-sized, living and breathing teddy bear, and I believe that our doctors down here have been able to put together a reasonable approximation of what you want. Frank and Teddy's schedule to arrive shortly after you receive this letter. Yours truly, Satan. I must have looked rather stupid as I stood there staring at the letter in my hands, my mouth flapping open and closed like a fish as I tried to put my thoughts in order. But I wager I looked even stupider when I turned around to see a 7-foot-tall teddy bear standing behind me, and I screamed like a little girl. Frankenteddy seemed unfazed by my reaction, and really, I'm sure he's probably used to it. He was patched together with various bits of ragged cloth and covered in what looked suspiciously like bloodstains. One of his eyes was a little black button, and the other looked like a glowing ember set somewhere deep in the back of his head. He spoke in a booming, monotonous baritone that made me wonder if his vocal cords had been singed by hellfire. I am Frankenteddy. I am here to love you. Oh, okay, wow, I said, nodding my head vigorously until I realized I was nodding for no reason and stopped. Are you Sarah? Frankenteddy boomed out. No, I'm Sarah's dad, I replied. Listen, I don't really think that... Where is Sarah? Well, she's at school right now, and then I will go to school so that I may love her. Wait a second, school is over now and she'll be home any minute, but you can't... Then I shall wait here, Teddy replied. Do you have any souls of the damned? He said. I need souls of the damned to sustain myself. No, I'm afraid we don't. Cheetos are also fine. Well, we do have those. I'll help myself. I looked back down at the letter as Frankenteddy wandered into my kitchen and saw there was a customer service number written on the back. Before I could call it, I heard a scream behind me. Turned around and saw Sarah standing in the door, mouth hanging open as she stared at Frankenteddy rummaging through our cabinets and throwing things on the floor in his search for Cheetos. Now, Sarah, honey, don't be scared, I said. But Sarah shot past me and leapt onto Frankenteddy's leg, wrapping herself around it so that she was lifted off the ground whenever he took a step. He's perfect, Daddy, she screamed gleefully. I can't wait to take him to show and tell. Wait, really? I said, flabbergasted. Hold up, you can't bring a monster teddy bear to... Are you Sarah? Frankenteddy's booming voice cut me off yet again. Yes, Sarah shouted. Frankenteddy took a knee. My lady, he said, I have been enlisted by the Dark Lord Satan to serve at your pleasure. I will love and protect you and tear your enemies to shreds if need be. Cool, Sarah shouted, leaping to her feet and hopping around Frankenteddy in circles. Not knowing what else to do, I typed the customer service number on the back of the letter into my phone with shaking hands. It rang once, and then a tired female voice answered. Hello, customer service, how may I help you today? Wait, did you just say how may I help you? The voice on the other end sighed. It's not my joke, she said. It's just something management forces us to say. Okay, I said. Listen, I think there's been sort of a mistake. The woman sighed again. Look, all heaven and hell placements are final. The appeals process is really more of a formality. What? I said, no, I'm talking about the 7-foot-tall monster teddy bear that just showed up at my house. Oh, the woman said, her tone relaxing a bit. You must be the Rogers household. Yes, that's right, I replied. Satan wanted to let you know that he hopes your daughter enjoys the gift, but that sadly he'll be out of the office until next Wednesday. So he'll check back with you then. Well, can I maybe return it until then? No, the woman said flatly. So I'm stuck with a giant monster teddy bear until Satan calls me next week. No, of course not, the woman said. Oh, thank God, I replied, somewhat regretting my phrasing. Satan won't be calling you, she said. He has you scheduled for a face-to-face appointment. A few croaking sounds escaped my throat as she asked me if I was there, or if there was anything else I needed. And when I couldn't answer her, I heard her mutter something about how rude humans were before hanging up. I slowly turned around to see Sarah laughing with glee as Frankenteddy tossed her up in the air and caught her over and over again. I'm not sure how I'm going to keep a 7-foot-tall monster teddy hidden from the rest of the neighborhood until Wednesday, nor do I have the slightest idea what I'm going to do when Satan himself shows up at my doorstep. Right now, I only know one thing for certain. I'm gonna have to buy more Cheetos. And this has been part 1. This wasn't as long as I thought it was, but my throat already hurts. I shouldn't have tried to yell with that voice for the teddy bear. Oh god. Anyways, this was part 1. Part 2 should be coming out within... not tomorrow or Saturday. Maybe Sunday or Monday? I don't know. I'm supposed to be going to my aunt's this weekend. I don't know what day, so it might be Monday when the video is released, or maybe I'll record it tomorrow and then post it. We'll see. But hopefully this series goes well, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for subscribing. Whenever you guys leave a comment or a like or just subscribe, it makes me really happy. Thank you. Making these videos is honestly really hard for me because of my anxiety. Wow. And sometimes my takes are not good. My anxiety keeps those happening, and they're not good at all. So sometimes if I break in the middle of a sentence, oh, there's a yawn. Or I make a random sound or pause, that's why, because I'm trying to keep them suppressed while I'm trying to read the stuff, but honestly it's really hard because sometimes I can't handle it, sometimes I can't help what it's doing, so they tend to do it on their own and will cause me to mess up my words, and I apologize for that. I'll go into more of detail after another time with the tics and everything, and my mental health, because honestly, that video would take up so much time, and it's not time that I have right now. So, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and part 2 will hopefully be out within the next few days. We'll see when I have time to record again. But if you guys like the video, please leave a like, comment something nice, I'll take, what's it called? I forgot the wording. Constructive criticism, and if you guys like watching these videos and you want to watch more of them, check out the rest of my videos on my channel, and if you really enjoy and you want to keep watching my videos, subscribe, because nothing really stopping you from doing that. I know my videos aren't the best, but they're not bad, and I hope that we'll grow with each other, because this channel means a lot to me, and starting over after twice failing already is kind of big, because this is actually a pretty nice channel, and it's not big right now, but it's a lot better than my other channels used to be. And I hope to get very far with this. I don't gain anything from it, except for gaining confidence and calming my anxiety a bit, I guess. And also to give you guys a sense of security. If there's anything that you guys ever need, please do not hesitate to comment something or hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. I will always answer back. And I will always try and keep up with the comments, no matter how large my channel gets. If I don't get to everyone later on, if I become a super popular channel, then I'll try to, at least keep up with everyone on Twitter, Instagram, because you guys are pretty much my lifeline at this point. You guys mean a lot to me, even though there aren't many of you right now, but this is something that I love doing, and I'm really happy doing it. So, thank you guys. And I'm gonna end the video here because I'm talking too much, and I'm being a big old sap and awkward, so I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!